4, 3, 2.
I'm James Lott Jr. at Afterbuzz TV's Dishin Days. I'm here at Day of Days with the first super couple of daytime TV, Time cover actors. Who's on Time? Nobody else. These two, Bill and Susan Seaforth. Hey, how you guys?
Delighted to be here with you today.
Yeah, welcome. Hello.
Hi, James.
Well, good to see you guys. Now, as I said, I'm the historian.
Yes, 50 years of history.
Yes.
50, honey, 50.
And you've been on every decade, girl.
I know.
I know.
I'm the oldest one standing. Well, not the oldest.
No, not the oldest.
But one that's been there the longest time now.
Yes.
Susan started in 1968, so she's been on the show 47 years.
Billy started in 1970.
So I've been on it for 45 years.
So once Billy came on, everything got better for me.
It sure did, on and off camera, didn't it? Now, I want to say, because you guys are soap legends, I'm giving you the title. I'm giving it to you. You're soap legends. And you've seen the changes that have happened. I loved the scene you did with the new Sierra about how you stole, your character, stole the mink in the whole thing. And I love that whole tradition of that. Can you talk a little bit about that?
The very first episode of Days of Our Lives with MacDonald Carey as the star and Frances Reed as Alice closed with a hook, which we call the thing that makes you tune in the next day. Yeah. And their little wayward grandchild had been detained at the department store for stealing a mink stole.
Mink stoles.
And can you imagine? Can you even remember? And who'd want a dead mink? Anyhow, that was Julie, and she got into even worse trouble as time went on.
Yes,
and so she was speaking to her granddaughter about her experience, and the granddaughter, of course, sat there saying, and going right over her head, which Julie also understood, that you're not going to hear me now, but trust me, in 25 years, you'll remember this.
One day you'll hear those words.
Yeah, you'll remember this moment,
Yes. How you go from, being the ingenue to being, you're like you're the heart and soul of this company.
Well,
you guys are.
You may as well ask me what it's like to go from being an ingenue to being a great-grandmother, which we are. We have 21 and a half great-grandchildren.
Oh my God.
Yes. So it isn't too wearing, but it takes a toll. It takes a little bit off of you, but it's been easy because I'm in love with him, and I've been in love with Days of Our Lives all along.
Yeah.
The years that I wasn't on the show, it was like losing out in a love affair, and it hurts so much to think, I wish I was there. I wish it was in beautiful downtown Burbank making an episode, and then we got to come back, and now we've got a lot to do, and it's splendid.
Yes.
People do age, James. you don't, but
You don't.
but people do age, and it is right for us to be teenagers and then 20s and 30s and 40s and 50s
and have the problems
and evolve
that come with that.
into a different character. That's part of life, and that's part of the beauty of the genre of soap opera.
Is watching the characters change.
The characters
I agree.
move through their
lives.
their passages, their lives do change. We're both we're all three guilty of having done some things when we were teenagers that
young
were
and stupid.
Yes.
And it's right to write about that, to have Sierra say, I think I'd like to steal that.
Yes.
And have the people at home say, no, don't do that.
Don't do it.
It's right. It's good writing, and I love it.
And you're the father on the show, and you're the half-sister of my favorite characters, Hope. And I love the scenes you've been having with her being her father. Because as a father myself, it's one of those things that no matter how old they get.
Oh, they're your little girl.
Yeah.
It's your little princess.
Right.
And she is. And
Christian Alfonso is a little
The
princess.
lady who plays Hope is such a sweet person. I feel about her as I do about my own daughters. She's a part of me. We've done that many scenes, and we've been together so many years now. Yeah. She started, I believe Christian started playing Hope in 1983.
She did.
Now that's in 93, 03, 30, that's
a
30 some years.
That's a while, right.
That's a lot of time to be together, and and I've had more time to be with her as a daughter than I have one of my own daughters.
You have grown up and
It's
moved
been
away.
wonderful,
Yeah.
and she's such a good actress. I love her.
And she loves Billy. She really adores him and cares about how things are going on the set for him.
Oh, okay.
When
So-
we have father-daughter time, it's real.
Yeah, it's
like
quite
that.
true.
Yeah.
She's very close to her own father in life, and so all of that residual feeling just showers over
Yeah.
Billy.
Yeah,
Very nice.
Now I want to ask you because of the history. You were on Time magazine. My mother remembers that. She's like, "Oh my God, Doug and Julie." You guys were also in a movie scene. And I forget which movie it was.
Close Encounters.
Third Kind.
We're upstage
Yes.
while Richard Dreyfuss is downstage building the
making
Devil's
that thing.
Tower
Yes,
in his
yes,
dining room
yes.
out of mud or whatever. Yes. Well, when Time Magazine decided to cover the soaps, they covered every single show
Okay.
that was on the air, and I think there were at that time maybe 14
Yeah,
shows.
Right.
So they shot and interviewed every group. And we had the hottest story, and they liked the pictures, and we got to have the cover. It was pretty nice.
They didn't tell us ahead of time.
Heavens
They
no.
didn't tell you.
No
Oh.
way.
No. We had no way.
Did you go? You go to the newsstand? All of a sudden, there was.
We walked into the commissary, and Norm Frisch, who was our publicist at that time, held it up.
Said,
Oh my God.
look at this.
Yeah, imagine.
Yeah.
Wow.
Pretty nice.
Back when we didn't have internet or any of that kind of stuff.
Also,
Yeah.
they did a nice job of talking about soaps. The Time magazine had done in the past some rather snide articles
About pop culture.
and the people that they interviewed didn't know whether they were going to be made fun of.
Makes sense.
Whether the article was going to be silly or whether it was going to be for real. And when it turned out to be for real, we all appreciated it.
A lot.
Like that. Well, thank you guys for being here and talking to me. It's an honor. I'm like trying not to fan out too much right now. I'm a trained professional, but this is truly an honor for it. And you guys, great. Thanks for all the work. Thank you guys. We'll see you next time.